Recently, we did a video on Casey here on a TLC show called My 3,000 Pound Family or something like that. Not 600 Pound Life, a different show, you know, because TLC has mini shows where they take people that are morbidly obese and make content about them. And then we go and react to them. And, you know, it's just the circle of life. So this is on Truly, though. And this is kind of the follow-up because we talked about how he's lost weight in the previous video we did on him and where he is now. One of the few cases that they do a follow-up and someone is successful at losing the weight that they want to lose and changing their life. So yeah, maybe we'll be a little inspired on this one and we'll jump into it. But before we do, subscribe to Dane on Buff Pro on the YouTubes and check out the Toasty Games channel if you'll see live streams and gameplay, because now that I'm back in America, I got to start doing live streams again. So check it out. Here's a clip. Snip, snip. Oh, wait, is that it? Hello? He's fast. Ah, dang. Hilarious. Wow, amazing. All right, let's jump into it.
I'm Casey King, and I've lost almost 600 pounds.
God dang.
What?
Woo!
Dude, look at the man's jawline right here, bro. He really lost all of it.
Golly, 600 pounds.
I weighed 823 pounds. Today, I weigh about 245.
245. He weighs how much? That's how much I weigh right now. It's 245. Right, about 240, you know, a little bit less.
I weigh like 50 pounds more than this man.
He's going to pass me, Dane. He's going to pass me.
Yeah.
I can't believe, you know, I've been talking about losing weight for 10 years now. This dude's going to not only be 600 pounds heavier, lose all that, and still pass me in probably less time.
At this rate, we have to change the channel to our 600-pound YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we'll do a collab with the Slayton sisters. You know, it'll be great. Which, I read an article saying they got like we'd made something about how they went to Florida. We're like showing like the behind the scenes. We did that, right? Yeah. And then they got into a fight on their vacation trip, and they stopped production because they got in such a bad fight. I don't know what happened, but.
Oh, gosh.
And then Big Ed's coming back, too, apparently.
Yo, Ed's coming back on the 14th of next month.
The content just keeps coming, baby.
Definitely say I had a food addiction. Choosing to have the surgery is by far the best decision of my life.
He had to cheat, Dane. He had to cheat, all right? I ain't getting surgery. I'm going to do it. Dude, losing weight, it ain't easy. Everyone's just like, just don't eat, you know, just eat less. It's not. It feels easy. Everyone would be skinny. It's not easy.
Absolutely.
Your entire body, your mentality, everything works against you when you're trying to lose weight. It's hard. I'm going to have to get me some of that. What was that medicine they make for diabetics? It makes you not hungry. I just hook me up, you know. Hook me up. I heard they're making a new one. I heard they're making a new one that's just based off of just helping people lose weight, and that's it.
Shot?
Yeah. They're working on it.
Really?
You know, coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, insurance ain't gonna pay for it, but it's all good. You can get it.
Right. What is your insurance? Screw insurance, man. It's a scam.
It's been one hell of a journey. I'm so proud of him.
Oh, there's Daddy. He's got his. Who's messaging me? Oh, Felix is messaging me. All right, well, he can wait. Bass Pro Shop on his neck. You know, got the chain. Yo.
Yeah.
Mossy oak pillows over here. Yeah, he's ready.
I just want my future to feel fulfilled. I would like a family. I would like a wife.
Tell me about the loose skin as a result of your weight loss and how you feel about it.
How they go jump into that? You know, okay, you got to see it. You know, like talk about like, hey, I want a wife and a family. It's like, by the way, this is what you look like now. Just come on. I mean, there ain't much you can do about it, right? It's just. You can have the surgery, get it cut off, but then you still have like the scars and everything. It's like once
that hurt. It's a painful one too.
Yeah. I heard it hurts a lot, and it's like you gotta like have like a drainage tube and stuff. It's like once you get to a point to where if you stretch your body out like this, it don't just go away, you know.
I may cry at some point, just to be clear, in some point, and so like I'm literally almost crying now thinking about it. But yeah, just it might happen.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's good, baby.
Yeah.
It brings in the views.
Yeah, we want you to cry. Cry, let it out.
I weighed 823 pounds. Come on, bud. Didn't do anything. I just kind of woke up, ate food.
I'm actually surprised that this dog's on a leash. They live out here. I forget, where they, Georgia or something like that? They're just out here in the country. Ain't no dog on a leash out in the country. This is probably the first time this dog's been on one. He's freaking out right now. Just let your dogs run wild, you know?
Didn't like being seen. I didn't like socializing. Felt like a freak show. I didn't shower inside. I showered in a trough tub outside for a while. I didn't
You know,
drive.
watch that and it's talking about how alone he feels. Don't you? Ooh, somebody's. I don't know if you heard that. The kids' play area is like right above where my office is, and it just sounds like somebody just jumped off the couch and
Someone got DDT'd.
yeah. Had to listen for the cries. All right, they're all right.
Drive for probably about 14 years of my life. I would have never been able to do activities like this at that time. I was very sedentary.
Another thing that I wonder is like once you sit and you gain this much weight, like even in my own life, I wonder like how many years it knocks off, like how long you're gonna live, you know?
Dude, that's oof.
Like if your organ, I don't know how it works. I'm not a doctor, but like, you know, if your heart like takes damage or anything, or just like the stress of it, like working harder reduces, or maybe it's even in better shape because getting that exercise all the time. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe
Right?
he's
Who
gonna live to
knows?
like 200, you know, because his heart's in such good shape. Oh, that reminds me. Someone was talking to me about a diet or something, like another fad diet's come through. Maybe it was Mary, and it's like meat and vegetables, like, you know, the carnivore diet or whatever it is, something like that. Atkins, maybe. I don't know what you want to call it these days. It keeps coming back though, but it's like mostly meat and vegetables. Like
Yeah.
your brain, I do know this. I'm just a YouTuber, but your brain works off sugar, right? So whenever people cut a lot of carbs, they get that fogginess in their head, you know, and they can't think.
Yeah.
And it's always been, I mean, it's not even my belief. It's scientific fact that it doesn't matter what you eat. It's all about the calories. Like if you eat 2,000, you know, like your daily amount of energy you use is 2,300 calories, right? And you eat 2,000 calories of just ice cream, you're not going to gain weight because you'll be at a calorie deficit, right?
Right.
It's just that, you know, it's a lot easier to overeat on carbs than it is on like those heavy meats and things like that, proteins.
Yeah.
But it's like if you don't have your carbs, even like your muscles need them too. Like you need. That's the trap. That's the trap, though.
Yeah.
It's all about the calorie intake, and then your body's
it
like,
says
"Yo, bro,
lifestyle change," but you know, if it's a diet that you can't keep up because
maintain."
it's just not healthy enough, then
Yeah, exactly.
you know, is it a real lifestyle change?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Thank you, Dane. I just ramble on for a while, then you wrap it up for me. But yeah,
My struggles with weight started pretty much from birth.
right out the womb. God dang, you must have been a big baby.
I was 12 pounds, 6 ounces.
God dang, you was a big baby. Jeez.
Oh,
All my,
two of mine.
all my kids are like 8 pounds. You know, I think Layla was like 7 point something. He's over here, God, like a whole half a baby.
And I was just like, I'm your only uncle. I love you. I can't be this giant blob of a man. And I was just like, this is not the life that I want for me or this kid.
Well, they got like they go fishing a lot. They got the whole bags in here, not even opened yet. Maybe they sell them.
Yeah.
Get some night crawlers up here, go down and fish and get the power bait. Heck yeah, we'll get you some bass.
I stayed in the hospital for 4.5 weeks just being overweight. And they were like, you're gonna die. If you stay on this course, you will die soon.
Ooh, I wonder if they had Dr. No come in there telling them to stop ordering McDonald's, you know, or whatever like they did that other dude.
I came home, started going to the gym, lost weight, dropped down, but that stopped. So then I gained some weight back.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. Like you get to it and you like plateau, whatever you want to call it. Your body always fights against you. Like it wants to. It's not homeostasis. It's something like that where it wants to just stay. Maybe it is. Whatever you get to, your body wants to stay there. It never wants to lose anything.
Right.
Especially when it comes to fat, it's like keep that.
And then I had sleeve surgery on my stomach. I had a surgery in September of 2018, bariatric sleeve surgery.
Bariatric sleeve. That's when they just put like something around your stomach to. What is that? Hang on.
No. I think they still cut your stomach.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think so.
That picture right there looks like they remove. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gastric sleeve. Oh, they just.
And that's all the stomach you have left, bro. And from what I understand, you still have the want to eat,
You just
but
can't.
you don't have the physical place to put it. And
Yeah.
so like it's more of a mental struggle at that point. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing though. Like a lot of it is mental. Surprisingly enough, you know,
That's true.
it's not like a physical demand that your body's like, I have to eat. It's like you just either want to, or, you know, some people, I'll do this. I'll be like thirsty because I haven't really drank anything, but I'll feel hungry because of it.
I'll mistake it. Yeah, because I won't quite fully. I just like, man, I kind of need something, right?
Yeah, but if I just
thinking it's food and it ain't.
if I just sit there and like think about it, like how do I really feel? And like really actually spend the time to think about it. I'm like, I'm thirsty.
Bro, there'll be times I'll just think about it and I'll be like, I'm actually just tired. I just need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Like I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. I'm just tired and I'm eating instead, you know, and it ain't good.
I talked about this before, but I went to and here in Australia, we get to go to, you get to talk to someone like a professional for like, it's not free. Well, it is free sometimes and discounted. Either way, you get to go talk to somebody. It's like, cool, I will, because I was having a lot of problems at the time. And we talked about eating, and his whole thing, like we were quite scientific about it, I guess, is what he kept like kind of just explaining how things like work mentally. The need to eat, like, you know, when you're hungry, you feel hungry, but you're not actually hungry, is like a way to relieve stress. Like, because you have like certain needs that your body has to feel. Like one of them is, you know, hunger, thirst, sleep, things like that, you know, warmth. And so if you take care of like your survival, like your food part, it gives you get dopamine hits because you're like, oh yeah. And it also kind of bleeds over it and relieves the stress of other things.
Yeah.
Even though their stresses are still there. So like you're tired, like you need to sleep. But then, you know, you're so used to kind of answering that stress call with eating, then you feel hungry all of a sudden, right? So he was telling me, and I was like, God dang. Because I'll be here,
we just create that habit. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so I'll be sitting here at night playing my video games, you know, and everybody's in the bed, and I'll be losing and be mad about it. All of a sudden I'm hungry because I'm stressed.
All of a sudden. Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
And so, yeah, like a big part of what I've always been told and have learned, and even like talking to different people, is that if you're just able to sit there and think about how you feel and like what's going on with you, a lot of times you'll find that you don't actually need to eat anything and you're not actually hungry. Is there's something else, and you're just used to answering the call with food. That American life, bro. Woo!
That struck me right there, Kenny. I felt that
in the heart. Ooh.
Ooh.
And then you move into pureed foods. And then as I got smaller, I got more active and I was able to do more things. And then I would eat healthier, I would do more. And then I noticed
But that taco salad he just made, though, I don't know.
that, like, if I just ate a couple more salads, if I ate, you know, a little less carbs.
They also, Mary tells me that standing and eating like this also isn't good. Like if you just sit down and take your time eating, you know, like I'm a sink eater, Dane. You know, I'll get what I got and I'll just eat over the sink because I don't want to get a plate or anything, and I'll just wash whatever, you know, comes out. But like when you stand there, you typically eat faster, and I eat pretty quick anyway. And so you know how it works when you eat food, it takes, I don't know, how like 5 to 10 minutes before you actually like feel full. Like you have to give it a minute. It may not be that long, but either way, standing, you know, you kind of walk around, nom, 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 nom. You eat, you're not really thinking about what you're eating. You're just walking and imagining whatever you're going to do for the rest of the day, or that imaginary fight you had with a dude. But yeah, apparently it's not a good habit.
So I wore them basically as underwear, a bathing suit, and or shorts.
God dang.
This is an old shirt.
I mean, it's like those old commercials for like Slim Fast, you know?
Yeah, Jenny Craig.
You need to take that shirt right there and just wash off. Just wash it off. Get that dirt off. That dust off that unit. Come on, man.
He was my cook, my transportation, my only friend. I didn't go anywhere without him.
I guess, in a way, I was part of the cause of him gaining so much weight.
This is the last video we watched. The dad's like, I guess, you know, I helped cause this, but I love him.
Yeah. Why he shorted dad his food? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
true.
hey, sorry, Dad, they messed the order up. Guess you didn't get no food.
Gave him the food, and he's like, yeah, sorry, you ain't getting nothing.
I was just trying to be a good father and take care of him, and I was scared you was gonna die.
Yeah, Dad's got excuses. You know, I was just trying to be a good man, you know, but I was killing you.
Really? He was real ill and grouchy.
What was that?
That was weird.
What was that?
Yeah, truly didn't have to do that. Come on now.
So those dads, you don't get no hugs from here. It's like but the most physical affection you get right there is the pinky.
He was just trying to take care of me. I mean, I was huge. I wasn't the nicest because I was just addicted to foods. I did it. I ate the food.
Imagine a crackhead saying that. Hey, you may be my dealer, but you know, you didn't make me smoke that crack.
Yeah, I put the order in, bro. Like, come on, man.
You just gave it to me, wholesome. I get what they're trying to go with it, but at the same time, it's like, you got to share a little bit of the blame there. I mean, he probably would have still got the food anyway, but he could have made it more difficult, so he had to work for it. That's.
I'm so proud of him. We really went through a lot. God, we did. Together. That's what made it so great.
Getting mixed reviews, Dad. I don't know, man. We went through a lot. It was terrible, but we did it together, so it was great. Quality time, son. We spent that quality time together. I understand what he's trying to say, but it's just like,
Yeah.
But I want him around, like, see him.
Just so
I want him
just let it out, man. There you go. Touch a shoe.
To see me fully fulfilled and not pass before any of those things happen. I love him, and I owe him my whole life.
Dad's on cloud after hearing that. It's like, God dang right, you owe me your whole life. I raised you from a baby from nothing. A thing that you don't really understand until you've been a parent of how much you got to take care of those little ungrateful turds. And that's the thing we haven't talked about in a long time. We're bringing a lot of the psychology is that in most cases, you won't love your parents as much as they loved you. Because it's just a different relationship. Your parents, they have you and you're like this little baby and they raise you and they watch you grow. And then for, the child, you're just always there, right? You're just kind of, hey, mom,
Right.
You may take it for granted. You may not, but it's like, it can't be the same. And it's not a concept I understood until I had kids because I love my parents, but it's different. It just is,
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing like it.
Yup. Because if you, as a child, if you understood, you wouldn't be back talking to your mom like that all the time, all right?
Yeah.
You're hurting your feelings.
More so, I'm now more critical of just different things. Like the loose skin is something that I just, it's there. I hate it.
Like it's literally like a suit. Like it's everything.
Oh, that bone's sticking out of his chest right there. Golly. Oh, I got that. Yeah, that sucker stuck out there. God dang. Actually, if a lot of that extra skin he's got, if he got it removed, he'd been way less than me. God dang it.
Yeah.
Surgery's going to win out again.
I'm not done with my transformation here or here. I'm not perfect. I'm pretty, but I'm not perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, well, it's like it's human nature, really. Even if you are in great shape, people will always be critical of their bodies and want like better things, like maybe their hairline is bad or whatever. But one fact in life here. Let me throw some facts at you.
All right.
Is that throughout your life, you're only going to have a handful of people that actually really care about you. Public opinion is just that. It's public opinion. And if you let it affect your own opinion of yourself, you're kind of just wasting energy. The people that really care about you, you know who they are. They're very close to you. And like I said, the people that truly care about you, there are very few of them, and you should keep them close because they'll be the most important people in your lives. What you think people will think of you is like one of the biggest hurdles in life I've found. Because the fact is that very few people actually think of you. And as you get older, you realize that actually no one really cares except for those few people. So do what you will with that information.
And then if they're there that long and they don't care about none of that stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? They probably see you for who you are.
Yeah. So the most important thing is to be happy with yourself. And not to let the outside, what you think people will say or what they will think, affect you that much. Unless, of course, you're going to kill someone and you're like, oh, that's bad. Don't do that. All right. Don't do bad things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like me. I'm overweight. I want to be healthier, just to be healthier, because I have been healthy, and it feels a lot better than I do now. Yeah. And it's not just because I'm old, I remember feeling good and feeling confident, and I oozed confidence, man. I had so much confidence. I was just a jerk, honestly. But I felt good, and that's what I want to get back to. I remember getting out, running and everything, and feeling great, and not getting so tired. I went back to visit America, went and played Frisbee. Boy, shoot! I was so.
How'd that go?
Oh, I'm still sore, still out of breath, I think.
Dang.
Yeah, it was rough. It was hard. Like I am at this point the most unhealthy I've ever been, I think. And I got that joyful wake up call, went out there and tried to be active and run around with everybody, and I just couldn't do it. Could not. So now I gotta, I'm inspired to exercise again. We'll see how long that lasts. But
there you go.
Ultimately, the whole point of that is you gotta be happy with yourself and try not to let the internet and everyone dictate how you feel about yourself, right?
That's right. Comes from within, baby.
Cousin.
Hi,
Hello.
cousin.
Hi. How's it going?
Cousin.
Good. How are you?
I can tell how close they're not already because they call each other cousin.
Yeah.
I do that with a couple of my cousins, and I'm not very close to them. It's like that's the reminder of like, what do we have in common? Cousin. Yeah.
So, are you dating someone consistently?
I mean, I'm seeing someone, but we haven't made like the full of like, you're mine, I'm yours. It's an official thing. But
My boy's friend zoned over here, Dane.
Oh man, he don't even know it, and he thinks it's good.
They don't even know it yet. She's over here looking at him with the glasses on, like, poor soul.
Poor cousin.
Poor cousin.
I thought it was really going to be possible. And for it to be is just really nice. It's scary.
That dating is scary in general. I mean, I'm glad you're putting yourself out there. So
Dating's not scary. It ain't scary. I ain't never been scared of it. You been scared of dating, Dane?
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrifying, man. What do you mean?
Have you? Oh, man.
It's awful.
I always viewed relationships as a good thing,
No, it is. It's nerve wracking. All the first time getting to know somebody, I guess, it's like
giving.
I don't know, but then once you get closer to it, you're just like, oh, I just go be me, and
right? Yeah,
you're all right.
I mean, I guess I see like the nervousness of like the confirmation that they feel the same way you do, like that part when you're like, I like you. Do you like me? Yeah, I guess that part gets a little, you get in your head about things. But yeah, I've always just been like, hey, I like you. Do you like me? Yes or no? Okay, cool, whatever.
Yes or no, right there on the paper here.
No, I don't think you're weird. All right, see you later. I'm never gonna talk to you again.
take your time. Date multiple people. Don't tie yourself down so soon. You have a lot of time to make up for.
Oh, look at that. She's like, be a player, All right.
What kind of advice is that?
They'll date around, get to know some people. She knows who he's dating. That's what it is. She knows. She knows who it is.
Yeah.
She's like,
all types of not her. You know what I'm saying? Just
go find somebody else. She ain't for you.
I don't regret being that big. I appreciate the person I am today because of what I went through. It's made me very empathetic.
It's a pretty wild thing to say. Doesn't regret being that big. I mean, I guess he's like doing it as like, it was an experience. I've learned a lot from it and I don't regret it, but I'm sure there's a little bit of regret in there somewhere, Every time he looks in the mirror and sees extra skin, he goes, God dang it.
I would like a family. I would like a wife. So yeah, just all that.
I like how he keeps saying that. He's like, by the way, in the comment section, let me know if you're interested.
Wife.
Love you. Mom, I love you. All my family's great. Love you all. That's it.
He just threw up a gang sign.
I know, he
right
threw
there,
up a gang. Yeah, he's letting it. Anything else you want to say? Yeah, gang.
Yeah.
That reminds me, Dane. I missed the whole time. As soon as I got to America, the whole NPC on TikTok, that trend started. The gang. Ice cream, yum. Did you see that?
I didn't even see this. No, what's happening? What did I miss?
Maybe in the next video I have to tell you all about it.
All right.
That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If today's your birthday, happy birthday to my friends. I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.